You know how you've been fooling yourself? Pretending you're grinding, but actually scrolling your mobile for 6 hours straight. Yeah, we need to talk. Society is trying to push an agenda upon you that your laziness is just a mental disorder, but in reality, your laziness isn't a personality trait. It's not just how you are, and it's definitely not some stupid medical condition. You're lazy because you've been programmed to be comfortable with being a loser. You think being uncomfortable is a problem? No. Discomfort is supposed to motivate you. When you feel like shit about your life, that's not depression. That's your brain screaming at you that something needs to change. You want to know why you're broke, why you're out of shape, why you're stuck in the same boring routine. Because every time life gets hard, instead of pushing through, you run to comfort. You run to your phone, your bed, your excuses. Look, I'm not some trust fund kid preaching from a mansion. I was the guy who'd rather get high than get grades. The guy who chose comfort over growth every single time. I was living like a fucking NPC in my own life. But here's what changed everything. I realized that happiness isn't the goal. Success isn't about feeling good. It's about doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Every day you waste being lazy, there's someone else out there working their ass off to take the opportunities you're too comfortable to chase. Time doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to rewire your brain to crave action instead of comfort. You have to make laziness feel disgusting instead of appealing. But first, let me ask you something. If you died tomorrow, would you be proud of how hard you worked today? Or would you be another person who had potential but never did shit with it? Bro or sis, whoever watching this video, you have to understand that laziness isn't a disease, it's a habit. And the only reason it runs your life right now is because you've been feeding it for years. A muscle you've trained by doing the same weak-ass routines over and over. You wake up, hit snooze, scroll your phone before even brushing your teeth. And by the time the day actually starts, you've already lost. Every time you skip a workout, every time you hit snooze, every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you're training your brain to be soft, to be average. You've basically programmed yourself to flinch at effort and chase comfort like a crack addict. And guess what? Your brain loves that cycle because it's easy. No risk, no pain, no failure. Just dopamine on demand. Netflix? Easy. Scrolling reels for 4 hours straight? Easy. Cramming junk food into your mouth instead of fixing your diet? Easy. Being a fucking loser? Easy. You don't even realize it anymore, but you've built a life that rewards failure. You're not lazy because you're broken. You're lazy because you've built a routine that protects you from ever feeling challenged. And as long as your life is engineered for comfort, you're fucked. So how do you fix it? You reprogram yourself. Not with some corny-ass motivational wallpaper. Not with journaling and pastel notebooks and manifesting bullshit. Although journaling is good, you change through brutal, consistent action. You must train your brain to link laziness with pain and effort with power. Let me explain. Every time you skip a hard task and go for comfort, you're rewarding yourself for quitting. Your brain literally thinks, oh, we avoid discomfort? Cool, I'll remember that next time. That's how habits get burned in. Believe me, bro, this will destroy your life if you don't fix it as soon as possible. You have to make laziness feel like guilt, not relief. You need to associate it with shame, regret, and weakness. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a joke. You don't need to feel like doing something. You need to do it anyway. I'm pretty sure most of you will jump to another video as soon as this one ends. But why not take a break today? If you're hooked on YouTube, you're not alone. I know how easy it is to keep scrolling. I am 100% sure that most of y'all are addicted to YouTube. So the next video is going to be about how to get rid of YouTube addiction. If you feel tired, work. If you feel bored, work. If you feel overwhelmed, work. Because every time you show up without motivation, you teach your brain, I don't give a shit how I feel. I do what's necessary. That's where discipline starts. Not in some morning routine, not in a gym selfie, but in the ugly, silent, lonely moments where nobody's watching and you're tempted to quit, but you don't. You need rules, not suggestions. You know what? Stuff like no phone before finishing your morning task, no YouTube until 2 hours of deep work, work out every day, even if it's just 20 minutes, sleep before midnight, no eating garbage when you're sad. These aren't goals, they're commands. The same way brushing your teeth isn't a goal, it's just what you do. You need to make discipline default, not optional. And yeah, it's gonna suck at first. You're gonna feel like you're fighting yourself every damn day, because you are. You're fighting the version of you that's been in control for years. The soft version, the lazy version, the emotionally weak version. Destroy that guy. Bury him. Because once you stop making excuses and start holding yourself to a higher standard, laziness dies. It doesn't stand a chance against someone who treats every day like it's their last shot. That's all for today. And yeah, I know I've been a bit inconsistent with uploads lately. It's because I'm grinding hard too, right there with you. Like I said in another video, these next 6 months, I'm locked in, fully focused. Life's been hectic, no doubt, but I'm not here to make excuses. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches these videos. We will hit 100K. We'll grind together, we'll give it everything, and we'll crush our goals. There are people out there who genuinely think you're a joke, that you'll never make it. Let's prove those clowns wrong. Let's show them what we're really about. They don't have what it takes to stop us or break us. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe. Peace.